are you doing? So if you've been following me, we are on planting number 3 from this platter that we planted around 3 weeks ago, maybe 4 weeks today. So we're going to go ahead. I have already pre-soiled all of the pots, and they're a little damp. I put some water in it. I let some flies in too. It's still warm here. If you don't know, I am in Central Texas, zone 9A. However, anybody can grow indoors. And that's what I'm trying to spread. I'm trying to spread the news to everybody so that those people who live in, Canada can go ahead and plant their plants indoors. What I have behind me is a grow station that I constructed myself. I got a shelving rack. It's just a normal storage shelving rack I got from Walmart. Get it on Amazon, you get it anywhere. That wire rack, it's about, it used to be less than it is right now, but you can probably find them at the thrift store. People throw them out all the time because they're not very appealing, but they serve a purpose for planting because the bottoms of them, the shelving is open. It's a wire rack. The lights they're not horticulture lights. Horticulture lights or greenhouse lights are super expensive. What I use is shop lights. You can also buy those on Amazon. I'm just telling you where I got mine. That doesn't necessarily mean you're going to find them or you're going to buy them where I buy them. That's just where I got them. And I just made sure that the lumens were comparable to the greenhouse lights that they sell. Because the plant doesn't know the difference between a shop light and a greenhouse light. As long as the lumens are the same and it's getting enough light, you'll be just fine. So let's go ahead and get planted. Again, this is Jamerica with Jamerica Life. Please like and subscribe, and we're going to get started in just a minute. All right, here we go again. Man, I got to get some better light. I'm using my regular lights, but it seems to be a shadow on me. So I'm going to go and he came back, my dog. Just a moment. My chihuahua keep running off. I got him chipped because I can't be so bothered. Always something. His little butt is he's more trouble than the big dogs. So don't come over here, I'm mad at you. So I left some plants in here because remember they weren't getting enough light, and now some of them are just coming up. See these little plants? The seeds apparently didn't germinate because they were being shadowed out. Today we are up to Fordhook. I told you guys that Fordhook were big plants, right? And this is just a butter knife or a plastic butter knife that I've been using for this tray because I couldn't get it up with my finger. These cells, I bought this tray, I bought this seed tray and the tray from the bottom from Amazon. And these last a long time, but they don't pop. You can't bend them. So I have to use this. So I'm gonna put Fordhook right here, right? Because that's what we're getting ready to plant. And let's see how many Fordhook we got. Oh, they are active. Stop it. Don't you jump on my couch. Ain't that type of house. Or ain't that type of party. I'm not that type of owner. Daisy, the puppy. I gotta get her trained. I'm gonna have to spend some money to train her though. I didn't know Malinois required special training, but they do. It's all right. I'll get it. I'll schedule it. 1 day a week we're going work with a trainer. All right, so I cut it on 4 sides. Let me see if I can get it up. Turn it around so y'all can see. So I'm trying to pull it up. I'm trying to pull the whole pot up without damaging my plant. Or plants, because 2 of them came up. All right, and then I have to unravel the leaves. So I have 2 Fordhook here, and all I'm going to do is separate them. All right? And then, y'all know. You know the deal. Take my finger, open this thing up, make a hole. Place all my plant roots in there. There's 2 little baby leaves here. I'm taking them off. I don't need them. I'll put it in there, and then I'm going to backfill the soil on it. Just pinch the soil in on it. Don't do it too hard because you'll mess up your plants. Again, I'm taking off the baby leaves. Take that off. Make a hole. This one doesn't have enough soil in it. I'm going to have to borrow from Peter to pay Paul. And I'm gonna put some more soil around it. Remember, I'm gonna put some vermiculite around here also. I will make sure that my plants have enough soil around their roots. And then I'm gonna hold it up and I'll pinch it together. They're gonna flop over initially until they stand up. Don't worry about that. And they may go into shock depending on the plant. They go into shock when you remove them. It's just like us getting acclimated to a new temperature. Say I moved from Texas to New York again. It's not gonna be the same. I'm gonna have to get used to the temperature. My body's gonna have to adapt. Same thing with the plant. The plant has to adapt to a new environment. What am I doing? I'm using this to do it, and I need the butter knife. I was like, why is this thing bending? Man, these roots are in there. Yeah, I guess a couple of days, that extra couple of days that I left it in here, it decided that this was its permanent home. You were wrong. I don't know how many in here. It looks like 3. Okay, and 4 maybe. I'm just taking this knife and cutting it like the side of a cake. Trying to get them out without destroying anything. Then you just pull straight up. Look at that. I got 3 in here, and they're 3 big ones. So I'm gonna pull one off. I'm gonna lose some root. You're gonna lose some root, okay? Don't be, just as long as you get enough root, you'll be good to go. Let me put this one right here. Pinch it in. The flies are in here, and they're annoying me. I got the fly bait out, but man, I put some lotion on. Apparently they like the lotion. They're like, oh, that smells good. I want to taste that. We'll put a hole here. Skip the cell, so I'm gonna put a hole here. Put the plant down and cover it back up. There we go. Just gonna cover it up. Okay. Get another one, the last one. All right, move that leaf out the way. I told you Fordhook is gonna be big, right? This one has a lot of root on it. Not necessarily it's all of its roots, but the roots that were left behind. Get that down as far as I can, right? And cover it up. Okay. On to the next one. Me fighting the flies, okay? I'm fighting the flies. They'll be gone too. I put my fly bait down. They'll be twitching in a minute. They getting on my doggone nerves though. Let me move that fly bait over here. Just a second. They go ahead and eat up. Enjoy. Hope they like that more than they like the scent of my lotion. All right, I got 4 sides up and I just pulled them straight up. Look at that. This one also has 2 in it. You can tell these are bigger plants. They just are. Fordhook grows really big. I'm gonna have to replot these because I know I'm familiar with this plant. I planted it outside. The first time I planted it outside was about 3 years ago. And I put it outside in February, I remember, because this is what happened. We had a late frost that year, and the Fordhook froze all the way back down to the ground. I thought it was gone. I was so upset. I said, because I start my seeds, and let me move this closer to me. I'm gonna hurt my back trying to stretch that far. I said, I spent all this time planting these seeds in December, and now a frost just comes and wipes out everything. Guess what? They came back. Fordhook is one of them plants. If some of the roots are alive, it will come back up. And it did. Came back up and it did super good that year. I don't know if it got supercharged by the frost, but man, they did well. Well, Fordhook always does well though. Always. And I'm just making sure I cover these roots up and pinch it in best way I can. Let me turn this around so y'all can see the next one. Ooh, this is supposed to be relaxing, Jamaica. Don't be stressing out, girl. I'm stressing out because these trays are too far. Doing it to myself. So this one, only one came up and it seems to be struggling. So I'm gonna leave it there. And there's one Merlot lettuce right there. I'm gonna leave that there too. Things you see once you get this thing cleared out. All the little things that were hiding, trying to get some light. Because the big plants will shade out your little ones. So when you remove the big ones, they get their opportunity and then they start growing. Okay. This one, I think has 4 in it. I got 5 pods and I got 1 more left. Okay, I got enough, just enough for all of this. So I'm gonna pull this down, right? I'll pull these apart. Pull them apart, right? I'm gonna lay that there. There are 2 here, and this is what I'm doing. Just pulling them apart gently. Okay, and here we go. Take my fingers, make a hole, make it wide, get all my root down in that hole. I'm gonna have to go outside and get some more soil or take some from over there. Cover it up. Next one, move this out of the way. This one has so little soil, and all I'll do is put it down there and cover it up. I'm moving the baby leaves. Take them off. I'm just gonna cover this up. And there we go. Okay, I got 3 more. I got 3 more plants, 3 more Fordhook, and I got 3 more pots. However, I don't have enough soil. So we're gonna do 2 of them, and then we'll do this last one. No, there's 2 in here. I'm gonna do 2 more of them. Here's 2. See, it looks like 1, but it's 2. Give them the room they need because these plants are huge. Fordhook, if you plant Fordhook, Swiss chard, or any Swiss chard, go ahead and give them extra room because they get big. And they last forever. I have some of them that are going on, how long has that thing been in there? I thought it was gone. I thought the summer took it out. Nope, they're still alive. I think they're going on a year old, maybe longer. And they're still alive and they're still putting out. As soon as the heat went down, they started putting out a bunch of leaves. So I'm leaving them there. You know how I am about plants. If they are still producing, I don't cut them down. I let things progress naturally. I said if the plant wants to make it, well, then let it make it. Okay, so this one, I'm going to have to get more stuff. Let me hold that leaf up, right? Try to stand that up. Don't blame Mr. Johnny. Mr. Johnny is just a man and he's doing the best he can. I heard him say, don't blame Mr. Johnny. Mr. Johnny is just a man and he's doing the best he can. A little off key, but y'all get it. Betty White. Y'all remember her? That song just popped into my head. Betty White. My love is deeper than any ocean. And you know I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna do that. I'm just gonna leave it alone right there. So, oh boy. Instead of 1 plant that I thought I had, I've got 3 plants in this 1 pot. I'm just gonna leave it there, I think. Because here's 1. It's a weak one, but I'm gonna get it. Here's 1 right here. And then these 3 I'll leave there to mature out. And this one is Merlot lettuce. It don't look like Merlot lettuce though. It's not red. It says, that's what it says on there though. Okay, we're down to the last one. And I decided that I'm gonna use this cell right here, even though it's small. I'm gonna go ahead and get it. It's by itself. This one has 3 in it. I'll put the tag back into this one since I still have one in here. Although I'm gonna know what it is. It looks like Fordhook. And plant will eventually tell you what it is. Just have to be patient. After a while, the leaves will give it up, or it'll start to blossom or head, or it'll do something that is the characteristic of the plant that it is. Because they look alike initially. They do. And look at that. I got very little root. You can't win them all, right? I think I'm going to plant another one in here. I don't want to waste any spot. I told y'all that, right? So, who else is there? Let me see. I'm going to see if I can find a one of. There's one. Now, I don't know what this is. It looks like a Swiss chard, so I'm going to pull it up. Yeah, it looks like a Swiss chard. I'm looking at the little leaves. They're shiny. Characteristic of a Swiss chard. But this one is not a Fordhook, most likely. This is just this came from the variety pack that I got from the Dollar Tree. I can't chance losing a spot. So, I'm hedging my bets. Because this one does not have a lot of root on it. Okay, everything is in. I'm going to go and get some vermiculite, and then we're going to batten down the hatches. And that'll be planter number 3. Apparently, we're going to have a 4 and possibly a 5 because I have a bunch of miscellaneous plants in here. They were way too small for me to, with the exception of this one. They were way too small for me to plant, in my opinion. I'm going to take this one out. This Merlot lettuce, because this one's a big one. I'm going to take this one out and plant it. Because it's covering up some of the littler ones, and I need the little ones to get light. So let me get one more pot, get some more soil, and then we'll get this one out, this Merlot lettuce. Then I have to find the tag, because I took the tag from the Fordhook and put it somewhere. It's on the table. Well, I have 3 more pots to up pot some of these big ones because I need to get them out. So this is a Merlot lettuce. All right. That I need to get out. Okay. There it is. Got it. I'm just going to open this up. This soil is not wet. I'll just have to wet it later. And I'm going to bury it in. That one's done. And this one has 3 in it, and this is a Fordhook. This is a Fordhook set. So I was going to leave it in there initially because there are 3 of them in here, but 3 Fordhook in this little itty bitty cell is no bueno. And one of them are big. So I'm going to get it out. I already know what these look like, so I know what this is. I don't have to mark this one. Pull it out. Uh-oh. Got it out. Wasn't the best, but I got it out. Move this down. Right. Hold it up. And cover it down. Okay, so we got that planted. All right, I got one more pot, but we'll do that on another planting, okay? I'll put that over to the side. Let me clean this place up, and then we'll put this stuff up, and I'll show you what we got done. Well, here's what we did today. Fordhook is all done. It's all planted right here. This one is a Merlot lettuce that I need to water in. I'm gonna put this one on the bottom tray and I'll give it some water in a second. And then we're gonna take these and we're gonna put it on the bottom tray because I don't have any more room. And this, I'll show you. So this is what we did with the inclusion of that number 13 and 14. See that? That's Fordhook right there. It goes down here. Here's the one that had the 3 in it. See that? I gotta water that in because this soil is dry. And we just went and got some extra soil and put it in here. Put it where it gets some light. And then this is what we have left. A bunch of miscellaneous plants. But we're gonna let them grow. That's our red Marconi. We'll do that on another planting. But man, all except one of the Marconis came up. They sure did. We'll put them under the light so they get some light. Let me move this thing over a little bit. Move this one over and this one over. And then put this tray in here. We have just enough room, y'all. Unless I move one of the racks up. Just enough. Well, I have to clean up the place. But this is Jamerica with Jamerica Life. And this is planting number, I don't know, 3 or 4? Number 3, I think, of our indoor garden. It's going to be beautiful, y'all. I might keep some Marconi in here. It's going to be beautiful. It looks beautiful now. Imagine when they get bigger. That's why I got them pots up there. Because we're going to up-pot. We're going to up-pot again. I know I'm going to have to. This is Jamerica with Jamerica Life. I thank you guys for being with me. And I will see you guys on the next one.